with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Monarchs offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Finds a tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Roach. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mountaineers offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice...
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Ball is loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, better look out. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Tight end now in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the move. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And that is no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Clock ticks down. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Greer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gives it on the option. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Purdue. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Caught over the middle. It's Fry. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Davis will throw. Pulls it in. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Listen, at this point, the end of the 1st half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love that.
Brings him to the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Going to take a shot at this DB. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Now improvising. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Pulls it in. It's Greer. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Galloway. Inside the 25. Stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dozier. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Puts it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Going to the ground. Nice move there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll pull it down. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And the Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. No sign of the field goal team. They'll go for it on 4th and short from the 28. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Davis looking to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Old Dominion. A great catch and run for 6. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass. They
go to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Extending the play. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets the quarterback, gets the sack.
On 4th down, going to the air. Going for the big play. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on! He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Powers forward. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Making side adjustments here. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Note. UNLV was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Vegas. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Hauls it in. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Bring in the heat. He'll get rid of it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to throw again. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. This is a long fourth down try, but the offense stays on the field. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.